a few questions that's been brought up, and I thought I would answer those questions right now. One of the questions was, what about the guild bank? If we do this, we don't know each other. How can we trust each other? What are we going to do with the guild bank? Well, the guild bank at one point was an awesome, awesome thing. I mean, when the guild banks first came out, everyone was like, yada yada yada, guilds recruiting, friendly guild, blah blah blah, and we have a guild bank in parentheses, huge caps, and a guild tabard. The guild bank was awesome. And then people started ninja looting from it. Would take stuff from it and then bounce out. Um, a very, very easy thing to do here, people. Uh, in my experience in the game, I've always had my members give, but are never willing to take. Um, so what I've decided would be a great idea for us to use, and again, I'm going to bring this up with all the guild leaders, which I'll go into in a minute over that, is to open up full access to all the guild bank tabs. Place in items that you don't care about, epic or non-epic, preferably not trash, and allow anyone to have it, regardless if they're going to sell it in the auction house for gold for themselves, which is something, or to use. Um, so that way we don't have to worry about ninja looters, and there you have it. I mean, hey, it's there. We're a guild that's going to help each other out. Anything that's in here is yours. Anything that you put in is ours and yours and whatever. As far as the gold being placed into the guild bank, that will only go towards having the tabs. Once the tabs are all bought, then at that point we will say don't put gold into the guild bank. If you do, then it will be contributed to the guild. Only the guild leaders will have access to the gold. Anyone else that won't. So let me go into the whole guild leader thing. Now, each guild obviously will only have one official quote-unquote guild leader. That will be I, myself. Now, one of the issues that has been brought up, a question was, well, I'm a guild leader of my guild. Why would I want to disband my guild and join yours? Well, anyone that is a guild leader right now that is willing to bring their guild into this perspective, they will remain a guild leader. I will not demote them. I will not take away their ranks. They will have the same privileges as I, which I'm not a guild leader on this character. But for those of you that are guild leaders and you go into your guild control panel, you'll know what I mean. I'll give you full access to, of course, all the guild banks and full access to the gold. 9999999 all the way across the board, as much as you can take. Same goes with the items. You'll be able to demote, recruit, promote anything that you can do right now as a guild leader. You will be able to do when you join this guild. Think of it this way: the guild that we'll be joining, I'm going to call it for right now NWO. Okay, this guild that we're forming is like a country, like the United States, and each guild leader that brings their guild to this country will be a congressman, a senator for their state, for their guild. Now, when we first form up and we first go to a server that we choose, all the guild leaders and officers from all the guilds will form up over voice chat and we'll discuss guild rules, guild policy, guild raid times, um, required stats to go into raids, so on and so forth. Okay? Each guild leader will be in charge. Once we have rules set out, that's it. There's nothing to add, there's nothing to take away. So if a member, regardless of what guild they're from, mine, yours, whatever, if they break a guild policy, they're gone. Same goes for officers, same goes for guild leaders, including myself. Now let's say, me being the official quote-unquote guild leader, and I break guild rules. I mean, I'm just downright being a douche. How can you guys get rid of me? Well, first off, all the guild leaders and officers or officers will group up and have a meeting. And the same goes for me if another guild leader does the same thing. And we'll have a meeting and we'll discuss what's going on and what policies were broken. If it's bannable, if it's kickable from the guild, if they need to be kicked from the guild, then at that point they will be asked, please leave. If they wish not to leave, let's say I don't wish to leave, then at that point the guild has full access already to the guild bank. So if you see anything there that you want or you want to take with you, take it with you, form another guild, and keep continuing going on. Okay, so that way no one's going to be out of real life money, I should say, by going to a server and getting screwed. I can guarantee you though that I will not break any guild policies when they are formed. Um, and guild policies will be explained to each guild when the time comes. As far as my wife, she just asked, as far as level requirement, what about level requirement? Um, Personally, this guild that we're forming is to ensure all players a chance to enjoy their game that they're playing. If they come in and they troll and they're giving us problems, we're going to kick them. And most guilds, I don't want to speak for everyone, but I want to say for the majority of the time, most guilds don't like spammers, don't want people asking constantly for golden guild chat or constantly asking for runs. Most of the time, 80s don't mind to run lower levels, but but they don't want to be bugged about it constantly. So my personal opinion is any level 1 to 80, even to 85, because Cataclysm is coming out, should be allowed to come in. Um, However, if they break guild policy by coming in, and whatever the guild policies may be, then at that point they will be removed from the guild. Um, because there are a lot of lowbies out there, people that are actually new to the game and are serious noobs that may seriously not know what they're doing, and should be given a chance to enjoy the game just like the rest of us. The initial goal is that none of us will be greedy. Uh, if you want to consider it kind of like the round table theory, everyone in the guild has a say, as far as this, that, and the other, what the guild could do to improve itself.